Caleb Scherer versus Jody Keith.
Got to figure both of these players know what the other player is playing. They've just both been at this for years.
Both players on 6 cards. Caleb on the play. Let's see what we're going to start with. It is Gitaxian Probe on Caleb's side. He sees 4 lands, crop rotation, gamble. So we do have Thespian Stage in the hand and crop rotation for Jody. So turn 4 could make Merit Lage.
Yep.
It's not fast enough. He'll need some more help, but
correct.
That's a start.
Theoretically, the gamble could iron things out and make things go a little bit faster. Theoretically, Caleb could still win on turn 1 of the game.
I mean, Jody, would he have to make aggressive plays like gambling for Mox Diamond, that sort of thing?
You might see it.
If he gets a turn.
Yeah. Caleb fetching for basic island, not usually indicative of a win, though Lotus Petal could change that.
A lot of times with Storm, especially in this kind of matchup, Caleb doesn't want to set up for one until he knows he has one. He doesn't need to try for it this turn.
I'm seeing a hand with Lion's Eye Diamond and an Infernal Tutor, and I'm seeing a Lion's Eye Diamond on top with this Preordain.
I like it.
I'm seeing a turn 2 win.
Okay. Takes Cabal Therapy, says go.
Yeah, the thing about Lion's Eye Diamond, it can't facilitate the initial part of a Storm Chain.
Okay, so Caleb needs to make a second land, play 2 diamonds, cast the Ritual, then cast Infernal Tutor, crack the diamonds.
Yep, and then he can go for Ad Nauseam. He'll have 1 mana floating. Very likely to have a win there.
I'm looking for a turn 2 here. It will be turn 1 Exploration. A great draw here for Jody. I don't know that he'll get another turn. He plays Tranquil Thicket and passes. We'll see.
Yeah, I believe that Caleb should have this locked up. I don't think it's not mathematically 100%, but it's very likely.
Right, because he's using an Ad Nauseam kill most likely. We're not at 100% here, but it'd be pretty surprising if he doesn't get this.
Right. Yeah, it's particular when you Ad Nauseam with a mana floating. You're just drawing to a lot more stuff that matters. Your Dark Rituals are suddenly very good, whereas if you're starting from 0, you have to find Lotus Petals.
Is it possible that Caleb can do this without Ad Nauseam? Can he just Past in Flames up to 10 with this type of hand?
Not with Lion's Eye Diamonds. If he has some Rituals otherwise, you might be able to see that, but you can't Past in Flames back Lion's Eye Diamond.
So we're storming up. 1 for a diamond, 2 for a diamond, 3 for a Cabal Ritual, up to 3 black mana.
Yeah, this means he'll even have more mana floating when he goes off because he has that Ritual.
There's no way to work in the Ponder here. So that one may just get lost to the Lion's Eye Diamonds.
Not a big cost.
I think that he's looking to see whether he has to Ad Nauseam or whether he can do something that's 100%. I mean, the Ad Nauseam is a strong favorite to win.
Yeah, so you can be checking out Past in Flames. Storm goes to 4 with the Infernal Tutor, and then you have 3 spells that you can flash back, so you go up to 7. I don't think it's enough to go for Past in Flames Tendrils.
Yeah, I don't think so. So right now he casts Infernal Tutor, with it on the stack, sacks 1 Lion's Eye Diamond, making mana, and he'll sacrifice the other one. So he has 4 black. We'll see what color he makes of the second one. Storm currently at 4. Looks like it will be blue mana. So hand is empty. Infernal Tutor can find any card.
Yeah, and no red mana floating means he won't be going for Past in Flames.
Right, so it does grab the Ad Nauseam. Has 7 mana, so he gets to float 1 blue, 1 black over the top, casting Ad Nauseam.
Now he has to get pretty unlucky if he's going to lose this game.
And it's kind of 17 life points to work with. Infernal Tutor goes down to 15. Land. He's already played a land for the turn. Infernal Tutor to 13, Probe to 12, Tendrils to 8, Duress to 7, Ponder to 6, Cabal Tutor to 4. Now Dark Petition kills him, so he has the flipping is not free.
Cabal Ritual, rather.
Right.
From 4, Storm's at 5, Ritual up to 7, Storm 6. You can Duress to Storm 7, Gitaxian Probe, Storm 8. And how much mana are we working with? So the Ritual only gets you up to 5.
The Ritual brings him to 5.
I think he might need 1 more card here. Maybe this is enough. You might have some Infernal Tutor chains. This is a pretty bad flip. Hitting the double Infernal Tutor and the Tendrils does a lot of damage to Caleb.
He could attempt to ponder for a pedal. So he'll cast Gataxian Probe, go down to 2 here, just to draw a card. Seize the hand. Finds another Duress. That's not going to help much.
Nope.
However, Storm is at 6. Yeah, he can Ritual up to 5 mana. Storm will go to 7. Cast a Duress Storm to 8. Tendrils is 9 Storm. I don't see where the 10th spell's coming from.
Obviously, the downside, if he keeps digging with the ad nauseam there, is he could lose the game on the spot. But I think he's a little bit short of an actual win here.
Well, can he set up again for next turn then? If he does just something like cast an Infernal Tutor, revealing Cabal Ritual, getting another Cabal Ritual, life goes on.
Yeah, you could build Storm for a lot that way. At 2, a Punishing Fire would win the game for Jody, assuming he didn't have to use the Grove of the Burn Willows for it.
If he really needs help, you could see him go for Ponder here.
If you ponder into Petal or Dark Ritual, you're good here.
So Lotus, that's what he's going to do. Here's Ponder. Top 3 cards. Brainstorm, no. Lotus Petal, yes.
All right, I think that does it.
That does it. He had a lot of hits there. He needed to find one of them. Here's Petal. That's spell 8. You see me at Petal into Cabal Ritual, spell 9. Tendrils, spell 10. And that will do it. Caleb gets game 1, but much more of a sweat than, you know.
It was dicey for a second, but he ended up getting there.
Yeah, so the hits on that Ponder, right, Lotus Petal would have worked, Dark Ritual, and he was at 2, so a Gataxian Probe actually wouldn't have.
Right. Yeah, it was slim. He got the shuffle if he missed. I think he hits off this one of Reign of Filth, because that's +1 mana.
Right, okay.
So he had a number of outs.
All right, so game 1 goes over to Storm in a close one, but it's still the result's not very unexpected here.
Yep.
So looking at the sideboards, this is a matchup that Jody knows is difficult. He's going to have some weapons going through it. 4 Sphere Resistance, 3 Corrosive Grip, 2 Taos Tracker, 2 Drop of Honey, a Caracas, a Crucible of Worlds, a Trinisphere, and an Ancient Tomb.
So the spells that matter, the 4 Sphere of Resistance and the Trinisphere. You also reach for the Ancient Tomb because it can cast Sphere on turn 1.
Sure, he needs to get those colorless threats out quickly. On Caleb's side, a great matchup. Osiris here, Chrome Mox, Fatal Push, Echoing Tooth, Hercule's Recall, Chain of Vapor, Cabal Therapy, Defense Grid, and a second Tendrils. I mean, game 1's great. I don't know if you need any of this.
Yeah, frequently you reach for at least one kind of bounce spell when you know your opponent's on the Sphere of Resistance. That's really one of very few ways that Jody can win the game. So you might go for the Chain of Vapor or Hercule's Recall. There's a small argument for going for Chrome Mox, just because if there's no turn 1 sphere, it increases your turn 1 wins. It's not a huge thing in this matchup, though.
I like that on the play from Caleb. You know, this isn't that much of a combo race. It feels like he's ahead by so many turns that it's not going faster that he cares about, it's fighting hate cards.
Yeah, I think on the draw is actually where you want it, because you force Jody to have turn 1 sphere if he's going to beat it, whereas on the play, you sometimes can just win on turn 1 otherwise.
I suppose outside of Ancient Tomb and Mox Diamond, Jody actually can't make Sphere turn 1. It's a turn 2 play.
Right.
Well, there's a sideboard here. The StarCityGames.com game night happens in stores all around the country. It's exclusive prizes from StarCityGames.com from our creature collection, given just for playing in your local tournaments at your local stores. This October, we've been giving away the Vampire Night Fox and be able to win that one. That one, you just have a couple days left, as Tuesday is the end of October. So, for November, we'll be giving away the Tarmogoat. That's the 0-1 goat token from the creature collection at stores around the country. And if your store signs up now, we can get things shipped out in time for December, which we'll give away the Akroken Crusader. So you can win these tokens and find a game night near you at StarCityGames.com/game night.
It's a nice looking frog. Pretty into the Akroken Crusader.
Caleb Scherer, 7-0 start yesterday. Ended in 2 losses, but now today, he's running it back. 3 straight wins to start the day, and it looks like he's on his way to a 4th one. The 29-year-old from St. Louis, Missouri, Storm, has been his deck. He is the Storm counter. He's still looking for that open win, and how good would it be if his first win comes playing Storm in Legacy?
That would be very appropriate.
Does have that invitational win. Storm was one of the formats there, though not one of the finals.
Ended up closing with green, black, and white cards. claims they have the 2 best cats in the world. Doesn't make any difference to me, but I know that cat people are very particular. I assume there's a lot of objections.
I think everybody would say that their own cat is the best one.
So one thing that's really interesting about cats is
oh gosh.
Most,
all right, no.
most people agree that cats are like menacing and mean and rude, but some people choose to like them anyway. Like I get that cats are not nice.
What do you mean by the menacing?
They're always pushing stuff over and looking at you to see how you feel about it. They'll like make eye contact and then knock something off a table. That's just the cat experience. That's what cats do.
Yeah, that means they want something.
To bother you is what they want.
Oh, no, probably they want food. That's a good bet.
But then some people say, I get it, like dogs are friendly, dogs are nice, but I still like cats better. And that's the cat position.
It's endearing.
I understand it, I just don't agree with it.
You want my attention, so you're knocking over my things. That's so endearing.
See, cats
yes, I'll give you food, of course.
Cats are more like people because they bother you.
They only bother you sometimes.
Cats are the only animal other than humans known to hold a grudge.
Wait, I don't even get that one.
That's a fact.
They don't remember. What do you think, grudge?
Now I'm just making stuff up.
I was like, I don't get that one. Mox Diamond from Jody, Thespian Stage, go. So maybe no turn 1 Sphere, but I'd take a turn 2 Dark Depths.
Yep, hard to mulligan that hand.
We'll see if Caleb just wins on turn 1 anyway. You know, what would be nice? What if Caleb boarded an Echoing Truth here? Just like land Lotus Petal, Echoing Truth, or Mox Diamonds.
Because of Sphere, he probably has access to that or the Chain of Vapor.
That play would be so good here. So yeah, pick those up.
Yep. Especially because there was no life from the loan.
Right. Just like, I bet you don't have 2 more lands to discard. And he'll brainstorm.
Couple Lotus Petals in hand. We're still live for a turn 1 win.
And sure, we see Dark Ritual, Infernal Tutor drawn. It looks like the Ad Nauseam's in his hand. If he has Petal, Ritual, you'd need 1 more mana. That's only up to 4 for the turn 1 Ad Nauseam.
That tracks.
So yeah, he's putting the Ad Nauseam back. But he is set up for turn 2 and has this Chain of Vapor.
Yeah, that should make it easy to clear out anything that could stop him here.
Actually, Crossing Grip and Dark Depths, we are still live. He put back that Ad Nauseam, but he had Probe. Looks at Jody's hand. I think we are going to see a turn 1 here, Ryan. Lion's Eye Diamond move to the front of Caleb's hand.
Yeah, this is a lot of stuff here.
No, he should draw 6, he should have 7.
Yeah, and he'll draw off the Probe. He has 6, he should have 7 cards in hand. He was on the draw.
Yep.
He got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be 7.
Also, Polluted Delta that he's holding there was the card he put on top of the other card.
Right.
Yeah, with Petal, LED, Ritual, then Infernal Tutor in hand. Believe he can go for it.
Storm is at 2. Well, the Ad Nauseam, and I like what Caleb did here, the Ad Nauseam was in his hand, so he couldn't actually Infernal Tutor for it. So what he did is he put the Ad Nauseam. The Ad Nauseam is the top card of his deck right now.
Yep.
He's leaving it in his deck. All right, let's do this. Turn 1 win. I don't even have that square. I had a turn 2 win, but turn 1s are nice. 2 petals. Storm's at 4.
I like, so Jody is leaving up Croson Grip right now.
Ooh,
Caleb is
okay.
waiting on the Lion's Eye Diamond so that he doesn't get hit by that.
Now, Crossing Grip having split second, you still can't use the mana abilities when it's on the stack. It's just nothing, right?
The thing about Lion's Eye Diamond is if you force the activation, Caleb has to discard his hand.
Okay. So, but the petals, you can't hit one. When you have the second petal, you can't hit a petal to get the other petal.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, forcing a certain timing window on Lion's Eye Diamond is... So Caleb sacrifices 1 petal. He's going to use Chain of Vapor. Looks like on one of the Mox Diamonds. And this is nice because it forces... It's going to force the hand on the Corrosive Grip. So right, you can use mana abilities with the split-second card on the stack here.
Yeah.
So the petals, you can't stop Caleb from using these Lotus Petals, but this Chain of Vapor is nice. And he bounces a Mox Diamond.
Presumably we're still in pre-combat main phase.
Right, and there's no mana floating.
Yeah, Jody can float a mana, but Caleb can just go to post-combat.
This is a really neat play from Scherer.
And
So
now
now
that grip's just not a
post-combat.
factor.
Yeah, now Jody, he's F6'd. He's not doing anything here. Storm 6 for Caleb. Dark Rituals to Storm 7. Lion's Eye Diamond. Storm 8. Infernal Tutor. 1 floating. Storm 9. Trigger on. Sacrifices Lion's Eye Diamond.
Doesn't even have to get ad
Makes
nauseam.
4 mana. This in spell 10 is going to be Tendrils.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tendrils.
This is a beautiful turn here for Caleb. To get to playing around the Corrosive Grip, using the combat step, getting to exactly 10 Storm with exactly 4 mana, this is really nice.
Oh, yeah. Taking advantage of the Chain of Vapor to sacrifice your land to copy it, that was also really nice.
Storm count's double checked here, so look at Caleb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards, but he played the cast the Lotus Petal twice, so that's 9. His Tendrils is spell number 10. It's a turn 1 win using every resource. Ryan, I know on your card you had player loses with no permanents in play. How about wins with no permanents in play?
I don't have that.
You checked that one off right here.
That was impressive.
Congratulations here to Caleb. What a turn.
And you're seeing why this matchup historically is so skewed in favor of Storm.
I mean, Jody's hand's great.